Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Okay, let's see what's going on with this laptop. Just don't know what's going on. I want to make sure the stream is running. Okay, it's live, but laptop is slightly retarded. Okay, let's get this thing started. All right, so we are here in Atlanta, Georgia. Very busy here. Like 20, what is this? 12 departures scheduled. Ton already left. One arrival, couple arrivals coming in. We have ground, departure. We even have delivery. Let's see what frequency we're on, because we already got our pre-departure clearance from delivery. So let's make sure we're on that frequency. There's tons of frequencies here. Delivery is 118.1. Let's see where we are at. 118.1. And then we're probably going to be on ground next. So ground is going to be 121.90. So we're going to be switching between a lot of frequencies here. So we'll go to from delivery. We already have our pre-departure clearance. Then we'll be going to ground. Then we go to tower. We depart off the runway. We go to approach. So we need to have all of our frequencies set up and ready to go. And then approach to center. And we'll take center all the way to Charlotte in the same center. Alright, look like we have a few cumulus clouds here. Atlanta's looking good. I have my low turned down, so you're not going to see buildings from afar until you zoom. Really. Looking good. So all the yellow labels are planes that are here. So yellow. There's a lot of planes here. I don't know why I'm not seeing them right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. One arrival just now. Delta, American. Southwest. Is there someone in my plane? Oh, about to say. We have a Delta next to us inside of one of my AI planes. Yeah, so quite a bit of traffic. New York is worse. I don't know if it's across the pond today, but it looks like it. There's tons of plane crossing over the pond, so I'm not sure. Maybe across the ponds today. So heavy traffic in New York right now, or will be. Let me see. All these planes are going, well, coming from New York. So they're leaving New York, and all the traffic is going into, I don't know, London or whatever. But anyway, let's get started. We have a scheduled arrival here in a couple minutes, so we need to be ready to be out of here. All right, plane is. Let's do our regular walk around, and then we'll go inside the plane. All right, we're flying the 737-800 MAX 8, basically. Looking good. Everything looks good here. Just gonna take a look around. I like flying the MAX 10, but whoever made the livery for that MAX 10, the American livery, doesn't look that good. This looks more dirty and more realistic. And I totally forgot that the MAX 8 livery looked good, because I just never would fly the American colors. But now I went and checked the MAX 8, which we're looking at right now, and we're about to fly. I'm like, oh, this livery actually looks pretty good. You know, looks like it has some wear and tear on it. Alright, let's get rid of that music. Yeah, it's okay. Let me double check my volume here. That is too high, that's why. We're usually on 14. Okay, so these guys are cleaning the aircraft and Luna Pala food and drinks from the rear only. We're gonna stockpile the rear. We got our cones out and everything. Got our ground power. Alright, let's get up inside the aircraft. That's a 757 there. Let's go up the steps. Door should be open. Hey, lady, how are you? And we are in the aircraft. Everything looks good in here. We have our nice upgraded seats, and real first class here. And then, yeah. Okay, so let's get in the cockpit and get this thing started. This service door is closed. Main door is open, ready for the passengers. Let's get in our office here, and let's get this thing started up, set up. All right, so battery on, utilize ground power. Let's get this thing aligned all the way to nav align time, 7 minutes. Window heat, trim air, blast the packs on max. Turn off our isolation valve, put it to auto. Turn off these bleeds. Let's set this. All right, so we're flying flight level 270 today. I feel like it's faster with the scroll. Okay, emergency lights on. All right, battery, and we're using ground power right now. Let's get everything set up here on the overhead. Logo light down, position light down. No smoking signs always on, and then seatbelt signs off for now. Okay.
Yep, it looks like you pulled right down Lima. That's perfect. Just continue down Lima, and then you'll take it right on Juliet to join Mike.
TCAS test. All right, so according to our pre-departure clearance, our beacon code is 7143. So let's put that in the box.
2183 on the ground, taxi Lima, 1 million.
All right, 7143, TCAS test being done.
Descend now. Increase climb.
Clear the mass cautions.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing.
Auto brakes.
Monitor.
All right, so we got our 2 frequencies set. I thought I set my second frequency. That's on the wrong thing. Okay, so 121.9. Set it on this one. So let's take this one off. Actually, let's put it to something random and change it. Okay, 121.9.
Atlantic ground, Delta 8784 is ready for taxi 27. Right.
Okay, oh, 9. All right, there we go. So our that's our ground frequency. So when we're ready to push back and everything. Okay, so let's double check here, make sure everything is good before we start boarding. We'll align the aircraft, all that good stuff. Doors are open, service doors right now. Cabin lighting is full bright.
Actually, taxi by Dixie.
This should be running right now.
Alright, thanks for that. Yeah, we're
Okay.
taxi by Dixie, Mike, Delta 87.
Our cargo doors just open. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this truck here in a little bit. This should be done cleaning and stuff. But let's do this first. FMC, position the aircraft. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're gonna use the left GPS coordinate and copy it over to the IRS position, and copy that over again, and then KCLT. So we're going to Charlotte. All right, American 1007. Okay, and then I'll do our performance, and then we'll start loading the aircraft. Actually, let's get this thing refueled. I forgot about that. Payload. Let's see here. Looking at our Sim Toolkit Pro, payload is 39.7. To be exact, 39640. Ooh, we have an echo there. Oh, aircraft loaded up there. And fuel, we need on the block at the ramp. Assessment. Round fuel alternate. So we're only going to be using like 4,300 pounds of fuel. Will be reserve 2.5, and so fuel on the block is 15.1. So 15 point. It's pretty much 15 on the dot. Okay, ZFW should be around 131 ish. So fuel required, fuel actual. Okay, now the hell. So is it exact now? We type it in. So 1 5015. Okay, so that updated. Not used to that. Okay, let's drop our payload here a little bit to get our ZFW down to where it should be. Um, let's see how this does. No. Why am I going back? Oh, a little too low. Let's go 36, 500. So why am I clicking back? Is it go back to page 1? That's what it is. Oh, 131.5. Wow, that's almost exact, except these two numbers are flipped around. Cool. All right, so that's good. Let's call up the fuel truck. The SAU. All right, fuel truck is here. Guys there. All right, let's get rid of the baggage truck, the cat trucks, and close that door and prepare for the passengers to start boarding. We don't want that door open. Let's close that service door. Cargo doors are open. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and start boarding, and then we'll put on our flight plan, and then call for. I guess we'd be able to. Shoot! Did I close the pre-departure clearance? I closed the pre-departure clearance. All right. Well, I know we have to climb to 10,000, and we already have our. Thank God, we already have our squawk code and everything, because I just cleared out that message by mistake. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the flight leg.
2113 landing ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima, Juliet Mike.
Okay, passengers gonna start boarding.
Lima, Juliet Mike, 2113.
All right, fuel truck, he's doing its thing. Let's watch it here. All right, so let's call the baggage trucks while the passengers are boarding.
Taxi ramp via Lima for Southwest 047.
All right, already got some passengers on board here. Joseph Anthony, 737 MAX 8. Flight time is 42 minutes. We'll be in the air, approximately, or from ground up, from ground to ground. Okay. Like I said, guys, pretty busy out here. Look how much, all those yellows are actual people online in Vatsim. So quite a bit of aircraft. Tons of aircraft. Got a line here to depart. Departing. A lot of deltas, of course. This is Delta territory. Another aircraft over here. Another aircraft here too. We're surrounded, guys. Vatsim is packed right now. All right, let's put in the route and get ready. Look at all those yellows. It's crazy. Let's put in the route and let's start to get out of here, shall we? Okay, fuel is still loading in. So this might change, but we have the ZFW 131.5. And planned fuel on the block. Well, planned fuel, not on the block. That we're gonna be using is 4.3. Okay, and we should have 15.0 15.1 when it's done. Reserves is 2.4, 2.5 to be round up. Cost index, we're gonna blast this thing out of here. Flight level 270, not super high. Let's hope we're above the clouds there. ISA is gonna be 9 degrees Celsius. Let's continue there. I'm gonna give our captain's welcome here in a little bit. 9 degrees Celsius. Okay, execute that. Copy that over. All right, flaps 5 standard. Copy over to CG. That's gonna change, so let's not even worry about this right now because we're still loading in fuel. But let's put in our departure out of runway 27. Okay, 27 right. fill. Is it fill? Fill to departure to fill. No GRD in there. Let's double check our route here. Okay, direct to center. Right. Fill to fill. CNTLR. Missed the letter there. Okay, and then arrival Jones 2 into CLT. And we're gonna set up for runway 18 center. Okay, let's get the passengers here set up while we're pretty much done here. 18 center, Jones 2. Center is a transition. Twice loop on. Okay, that's pretty much the route in there. We'll leave the vector in there for now. But let's go ahead and turn on our seatbelt signs.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until current items are properly put away.
Alright, are the baggages done out here? Looks like it. Alright, let's get rid of the baggage trucks. Alright.
This is your captain speaking.
Alright, we've already aligned.
We have now
Switches
been
to
given
plan.
clearance by air
Let's
traffic
just switch this
control
back to
to
map.
pushback.
Center this from
We
now.
expect to take
Eh,
off in
you know
approximately
what?
10 minutes and our cruising altitude
Let's
will
leave
be
it
around
here.
30,000.
Plan. Let's zoom out. Alright, so we'll do a
We expect to land at our destination
southbound.
at the scheduled time. Our cabin
We'll
crew will be
depart
looking
west,
after you.
south, and then
Hope you have
turn
an
back
enjoyable
north.
flight
Delta
with us.
2113 monitor. Contact
Step
number
through.
Tower 119.1 off you. Over to Tower on 19.1 for Delta
And
2113.
then, yeah, vector into 18 center, so that's good. Alright, so southbound arrival. Switch back to map here. Zoom in all the way. See if you click center again. Yeah, I like it in the center, but whatever. Okay. Flight directors on. Let's get our APU running, but we got to make sure our fuel is done and everything. If fuel is done, fuel truck is gone. Okay, let's final call announcement. Let's do a final call.
This is the final boarding call for this
While we
flight.
do a gate departure.
Please proceed to this gate
Cabin crew,
immediately.
please prepare for
Final
gate
checks have been
departure.
completed, and the captain
Alright,
will
cabin
order
crew
all
is
the
preparing the
doors
gate for
to the
departure.
aircraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call for this flight.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
all the final boarding call is going in. We are closing down and locking it up.
Cabin crew, doors on automatic. Cross-check and report. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, so your favorite is the Max 8? Awesome. It's a very lovely plane. Alright guys, I'll get in the cockpit here. They're going to close that eventually for me. Let's go ahead and...
Delta 5743, ground, runway 26 left, taxi
All right.
Foxtrot Echo.
APU... sorry, what am I doing here? APU bleed. Alright, and I'm going to turn on the fuel pump aft. And then I'm going to start the APU here. So we can disconnect from the jetway and the ground power.
Over ramp 2, ready to taxi. Delta 2168 landing ground, runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot Echo. You'll be following the company 737 that's joining Foxtrot. Okay, Foxtrot Echo.
Alright, let's close up the cargo doors. Make sure all doors are green. That volume is kind of low for Alright, all doors. Let me check something here. Where's my volume? Announcement settings. Oh, this keeps changing, I swear. Board. None of this stuff is set up, man. hear them. This definitely doesn't have to be as loud. Okay. Yeah, all these things I was getting set up here. All right, let's get these passengers here. Anti-collision on. All doors are going to close.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is not closed.
Our APU is ready. Utilize APU. Ground power. And remove chocks. Thank you. They're going to close the door for us and we're going to lock it. Alright, let's put our TCAS and TA. Let's cop our ground trucks.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Allow the delivery. American 1007 here. We're confirming squawk code 7143. We're going to push back here.
American 1007, affirmative, squawk code 714.
Alright, let's remove the jetway.
American 1007, so it'll be at your discretion. You can call ground on 121.9 south end of the ramp. Have a great one.
Roger that. We'll push back and start up and taxi to the end of the ramp southbound.
Right. Looks like the
And
doors and hatches are
contact ground.
closed and we're ready
American
to connect.
1007. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. This always happens. Oh, somebody's flying through the window today. I don't know why that glitches and that one window opens. Should be all locked right now. What the heck? All of them are locked except for that one. Thank God we looked, huh? Some kid was playing with the hatch. With the lever. Why is that one window dark? That's weird.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Alright, parking brake release, we are ready to go.
Here comes
Hydraulics
the pushback.
on.
Light 'em up.
Probe, yaw damper. Okay, packs off.
5743, sorry for late handoff. Contact Atlanta Tower 19.1 LCS.
Let's make sure we have no traffic around us. Okay. What else we got here? Bleeds off, packs off. Let's go ahead and start up the all fuel pumps except for center. Yep. And starting right engine. Oh shit, we have a Delta plane pushback same climb as us. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Brakes on. Oh. Damn, dude.
You know, 1035 Atlanta delivery. Thank you for the repack. So for future reference.
That was close.
You can call ground at the southern.
Alright, fuel. Up. Alright, resume pushback.
2 kilo Mike Atlanta ground.
Jeez, dude.
2 kilo Mike Atlanta ground, go ahead.
What the heck? I announced I was pushing back. I don't remember hearing that other plane.
To get our taxi to 26 left. Hope to see you back around 2 kilo Mike, 26 left, taxi by Alpha.
That was so close. Holy crap. His wing literally passed under our elevator wing.
Okay, Alpha 5, Alpha, Bravo, and hold short 26 right.
Where is he even pushing back? Why is he pushing back in the middle? Jeez, that was close. All right. Valve still open. Waiting for that to Oh, no, valve is not open.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
All right, parking brake on. Let's turn our bleeds.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay, and let's go ahead. Starter on the left. Continue on the right. Ground on the left. Starting up left engine. Yes, Joseph, that was really freaking close, dude. Disconnect from the ground trucks. And fuel up. There's so many planes here. See, the pushback is by our discretion. I announced I was pushing back. This Delta aircraft should have heard me say I was pushing back and been more careful. You know, the fact that I pushed back and the fact that I pushed back here is why we got so close, because I meant to push back behind of another plane, but I didn't expect the plane to push back at the same time. Okay, valve is still open. Pushback truck is, valve is closed now. Pushback truck is out the way, hands are raised. Okay. I think this plane is already, it's going to play the safety message on its own. So let's see what it does. Alright, let's utilize the engine power generators. There. Okay, APU off. APU bleed off. Packs back on. Get the air flowing again. Alright, let's put this on Gen 1. Everything else seems to be good. Let's put this on continue. Both. Alright, taxi light on. Alright. TCAS is on TA. Brake off. Let's check our hydraulics here. Rudders. Full left. Full right. Okay. Spoilers. Alright. Alright, let's brakes here. We need to change a setting here. So all this stuff wasn't set up here correctly. Let's double check these settings. We weren't able to turn very well there just now. That's only because the why is this stuff not on winglets? So none of this stuff save, or this is a new version, and I didn't update these pulse light, comm radios, ground power cable.
And good afternoon, ground Delta 241 is with you. Touching to the gate. Delta 241 on the ground, walking through the land.
Hell no, leave this off. Thank you very much.
Family on Delta 241, thanks.
Okay. Okay. All this crap should be set. Visual effects. Yeah, come on, man. All this stuff is wrong. Strobe effect off. Passengers. Visual reflection. Strobe effect the cockpit. Show FPS. Developer. Alright, let's go ahead and just go to home for the most part and quick save that. Okay, just so you know, we have it saved. Alright, is this guy taxiing? Oh, good. Alright, so he went. Good. He asked for taxi clearance before he even got to the end of the ramp from delivery. I don't know. It's not a good sport there. Alright, so let's taxi to the end of the ramp, then we'll switch to ground and request taxi clearance, then we'll set up our tower frequency for departure. Brake check. Okay, see our rudders are turning good now because we put it on yaw. Alright, let's put our altitude on 10,000, throttle on idle. All right,
Right.
10,000.
Via Lima, Juliet, Mike, American 45.
All right, we got to set up our performance here. Let's hold short here and call for clearance once we're. All right, brakes on. Let's finish our performance. Now that this is copied over, let's go to next here. Let's one limit. Okay. 148, so 168 trim 4.36.
Mike, cross runway 26 right, continue taxi for 26 left. Cross 26 right, continue taxi for 26
Okay.
left. 192, no.
168.
Kilo, Mike.
Atlanta Grand Southwest 2498, squawk is 7.
These are turning
1,
slow.
5 forward, distraction, like
All right. I'll throw arm, LNAV, and VNAV. We'll get VNAV on later. Buddy, go.
Ground, you should be going up the north side of the complex.
All right, let's switch over to ground. Let's get the frequency for tower. Tower is 119.10. All right, so we're set up for tower. Okay, let's get clearance here. Ground is 121.9, right? Atlanta ground. Whoa, where am I? What the fuck? Hold on. Atlanta ground, America 1007 here. We're ready for taxi clearance to runway 27 right for departure.
America 1007, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima, Juliet, Mike.
Lima Juliet Mike to runway 27 right for America 1007.
It's going to be joining Lima in front of you.
Alright, Lima.
American 405, give way to the company. That's joining Lima in front of you.
Alright. Brakes off.
Watch traffic, American 45.
That's weird. I decided to roll and then he goes.
Joining Lima in front of you.
Alright, Lima Juliet Mike, let's go.
You say way out of traffic. Yeah, American 405, there's a company the company traffic's going to be
Don't you
joining
see me,
Lima
bro?
in front of you, headed 27.
America 405? What are you on, FSX?
Roger, copy.
Pilot!
American
I can't read the rest of that. Pilot Heyman?
Yeah, just follow on to 27 right.
Pilot Heyman, they did release the Max. This is the Max 8. Walter White Max 8.
Over to tower 119.1, good day.
Alright, where's Juliet here?
2349, contact Atlanta tower 119.1, I'll see you.
Is this Juliet? Yes. So I need to turn right on Juliet.
Southwest 2498, north.
So let's be careful where we're going. Alright, so this is Delta. Juliet should be here. Does it say? But I know this is Juliet. Wait, is it this one or the next one? It's definitely Juliet. And then on to Mike, here on the left. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're number 2 after that Delta aircraft, 2349, the one that almost ran into us. So, did the safety announcements happen? I don't remember safety announcement happening.
Hello everyone. Thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff.
So next time we'll do a safety announcement. I thought this plane would automatically do it.
We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now
I hate these
follow along
throttle
with me,
quadrants,
we'll be
bro.
on our way.
It's like it's jumping all the time. I can't get it to stay.
Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions.
1007, contact Atlanta tower 119 in front of 1, I'll see you.
Alright, so
First
he's
things
departing.
first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap
American 1007, contact to land at power 119.1 CM.
And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated.
Go in the tower
just in
for
case you
American
might suffer
1007.
turbulence. To get us on our way, make sure your seat is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed. If you have a carry-on, push it all
All right,
the way
119.1.
349, contact departure.
place it in the
Departure for Delta 2347, see you later.
Throttle on idle. We're gonna hold short here of the runway.
device, please switch it to airplane mode now.
All right, let's set up for the next frequency, which
You'll find
is
our full electronic device policy in the back of your American way.
approach
US law prohibits
125.7.
Line up on wait.
at any time.
Line up on wait, runway 27 right, American 1007. All right, 125.7. Let's do that first.
Comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention, and before
Okay.
you know it, we'll be off.
All right, we're gonna have to stop that. Cabin crew, please be seated.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
All lights on. Strobes up. Wing light. Throttle on idle.
Delta 2498, runway 26 left, line of away into line of tower. 26 left, line of away, 2498.
Let's dim the cabin lighting. To takeoff, landing, and medium. All right, hold it short.
Number 2 kilo Mike, connect departure today. Forward to departure,
All right.
2 kilo Mike today.
125.7. All right, TCAS, TARA. Flap set.
American 1007 RNF, football, wind tree 1011, runway 27 right, connect for takeoff.
RNAV football, clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, American 1007. All right, make sure everything is good here. Da, 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 da. I think everything is on. All right, here we go. All right, let's go 50%. And build. And one.
American 405, line of tower, runway 27 right, line of away. Line of away, American 425. American 207 left, turn cross runway 26.
Rotate.
Left, connect ground,
You want
29.
rotate?
Cross 26 left, 0.9, American 1507.
Positive brake.
7 traffic's holding in position.
Gear up.
Southwest of 2498, shuttle cross down.
We have a crosswind here.
Southwest 2498, RNAV, Snuffy, wind tree 1011, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
All right, VNAV turns on now.
1000.
All right, let's turn left here. Flaps up 1 degree.
American 1007, verify, turning RNAV to football.
RNAV football, crossing 2000, American 1007.
1007, thanks, connect departure.
Going to departure, American 1007.
Approach 1847, we have way for about 3 minutes. Stocklet 1847.
All right, there's football right here. We'll make another left. Line of departure, American 1007 with you, cross 4000.
American 1007, line approach, radar contact. Climb, maintain 14000.
Climb, maintain 14000, American 1007. All right, flaps up another degree. All right, flaps clear. Turn up our load here so we can see some more buildings. All right, let's set to 14,000. And we'll turn off lights off, taxi lights off.
Approach, radar contact, climb, maintain 14000.
Start making our left here.
Departure low southwest 2498.
Alright, there we go.
Southwest 2498, Atlanta approach radar contact, climb maintain 14,000. Climb maintain 14,000. American 1007, contact Atlanta Center 132.97 today.
Going 132.97 American 1007. Have a good day.
Delta 2029, if you haven't already, 119.1 for the tower. November 182 kilo Mike, climb maintain 14,000.
Alright, let's switch over to 132.97. Atlanta Center, American 1007 with you, climbing to 140.
American 1007, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain flight level 270, American 1007.
Delta 2765. Go ahead. Delta 2765, where did you descend? The Delta 27, what airport are you? Delta 2765 now.
Alright, turning left here at Zale.
Yeah, I gave you just instructions, sir. Ozzy at 12000. Southwest 83.
Alright, crossing 12,000, landing lights off.
75, one frequency. That copy, cross Ozzy, sir, 12000, the Atlanta altimeter, 3009. Ozzy, 12000, Ethan 65. Atlanta Center, November 3486, hotel 11,000.
Altimeter 3009.
Hotel Atlanta Center.
Our nose down here a little bit.
Kilo Mike with you, flight level 14,000.
Alright, autopilot on. 3, 2, 1. Release yoke.
67 Tango Alpha, contact ground.
What are you doing, plane? That's why. Two 270.
Contact ground point 96,
Alright, seatbelt signs off.
American 200, leave my airspace, bridge services terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, that's Atlanta Airport there.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Copa 228, flight 360, John 1758.
Alright, that was a nice departure, guys.
Compass 220, Atlanta Center, squawk 2030.
Let's get out of Atlanta.
Atlanta Center with the Unicom for American 200. That's correct. Hey, from over to Unicom, thanks for ATC services today, everyone. American 200.
Alright, so we'll be landing in Charlotte in not too long.
Zero Golf Mike 7.
Make sure our 8 cars are running properly. Yes.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Copa 228, receive me? Compass 220, Atlanta Center, squawk 2030.
Flight log. Okay, everything is running good with all our 8 cars.
2 kilo Mike, climb maintain.
Alright, Charlotte, there's a couple planes there right now. 4 planes on the ground about to depart. A couple of arrivals gonna be coming in at the same time as us. There's actually a couple planes coming to Charlotte same time as us that all left Atlanta same time as me. Actually, no, that's going to DCA. So the Delta aircraft that almost ran into us He's actually going to DCA, which is our final arrival altimeter standard, which we're going to after. All right, wing light off.
Turn left heading 090 after departure. Wind 23011, gust 21, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Sir, we are on the local receiving.
Missouri Golf Mike, are you on frequency?
No.
82 Zulu Foxtrot, Atlanta Center. I wasn't sure what ground gave you. Did he give you runway 18 left full length, or you want Mike intersection?
That's some music playing.
Zulu Foxtrot, roger. You're clear for takeoff 18 left, that Mike.
All right, so we're going to be on this frequency the entire rest of the flight. Oh,
Compass 228, sorry.
weather
about
just
that.
cleared up
Contact,
there.
56 miles east of Euphrates.
Interesting.
360.
Okay, still updating.
Roger, go back to J.
Thank you for watching the Lily All Round stream again, guys. Very short flight into Charlotte. We haven't flown Charlotte in a while. Frames aren't the best there in certain areas of the airport, but this plane is a very good FPS plane for us. So that's why we could depart out of Atlanta with this plane, because Atlanta is pretty heavy on FPS as well. And hopefully it'll be good in Charlotte. And then DCA is another big swinger when it comes to FPS. Time to wait about 45 minutes. No, actually, no, it's going to be shorter than 45 minutes, because 45 minutes should be the entire time from ground to ground, from the time we push back all the way to the time we get to the gate. So you could say, shoot, it should be like 30 minutes maybe. Obviously, you know, pushing back may take more time, and delays and traffic, you know, all that stuff.
Maintain 350, American 405.
Okay, so where you are doing live a part of YouTube. I'm on Twitch as well, so we're simultaneously streaming on Twitch and YouTube
Okay, climb to 250
right now.
for traffic, 1820 Mike.
I'll put the link there for you.
Atlanta Center, Delta 491. Delta 491, go ahead. Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Delta 491 here with you, flight level 350.
Hey, so Hammond, say man
Delta 491
with a Scottish accent. Hammond,
2027.
that's how you pronounce my name.
Box 491.
Okay. Hammond. What did I say before? Heyman? Thank you for visiting, though. If you guys are new, click that follow button, be notified the next time we are flying. For now, we're scheduled to do 2 flights. Let's zoom this out. We're at cruising altitude already.
Delta 491 radar contact. Delta 491 radar contact as reported. Cross chipper 13000 Atlanta altimeter 3009.
Smooth ride.
Alright, chipper 13000 set me altimeter 491.
And while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times.
Zero Golf Mike.
Alright, so looking for a nice, I haven't flown the Max in a while, so looking for a nice smooth landing in the Max. You know, I seem to land Boeing better, much better than the Airbuses. Because, you know, the call out in the Airbuses and the retard idle throws me off, but I've been doing better in the last flights where even though it says retard to cut the engines on idle, you don't have to, you know, shoot. You don't need to necessarily do it at the time it says. It's better to drop it on maybe the 10 foot call out, like 10, 5, like around there. It's better to go on idle than to do it at where it's set probably like on 20 foot retard and 20 foot before you touch down.
67 Tango Alpha, 6 November, Memphis Center is closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. 626 November, thanks sir, thanks for being here, have a good one.
Oh look, guys. That's random. That looks like an Embraer. 175. Let's see what he is. Embraer, that's an E145. But it's a private airline. November 182. Take a screenshot of that. So that's how much traffic there is right now, guys, in the sky, that we're seeing planes ever so randomly. Yeah. I'm gonna actually check something here. Real life V8, V9. Sorry. Fog. Default is 2 instead of no Atmo value. No. Fog be gone. Let's try something here. Just want to try something here. I might turn that up. Other frames are going to be low while I have this open, but see, that's how other, you know, presets would have it very foggy. Mine is low, but maybe I need to turn up a little bit. Obviously, if you go super high, that's other presets. That's how it looks. It's very foggy. So I gotta find a good balance. And 1.25 may be too low. It's very clear. You can see the line over there. So maybe 2.5. Just don't want it to look foggy all the time. So I'll probably put it to like 2.5 and see how it looks in a lot of flights. So 2.5 versus 1.25. Pretty clear, but it might be way too clear, right? Okay. Yeah, 2.2 doesn't seem to be enough to phase into the background anymore. So let's leave it at 2.5 for now, and I'll mess with that later. I'll do some tests. I'm gonna put the 1.25 as the last number. We changed the date on this. This is Relight V9 RC2, and I'm gonna put the date. Last time I edited was February 29th, so this is March. Let's do the 29th. Okay, there we go. I already made a change. Let's see where our top of descent is. It's around here. You guys think that looks better? The extra fog that I just added? Is it too much? Because I see some presets have way too much. It's always foggy, but hey, if the real world is like that, we gotta try to be as close as possible. But all we want to do is make sure that this fades away. And now, because before, like I said, before, what the hell, man? This is how it was before. So there's a screenshot. And then 2.5 is what I just put it to. And we could do 2. You know, and there's 2.25. And we could do 1.75. Let's see the differences. For now, we're gonna leave it at 2.5. I think 3 is a little bit. 2.25, 2.5. 2.25 isn't too bad. 2.5. 2.35 is in the middle, right?
Did you get your clearance from ground earlier?
2.35. Let's go a little lower.
Which direction are you going today?
Saved. All right.
Sierra Papa. Just fly runway heading for me after departure. Charlotte wind 2007, runway 18 center at intersection.
All right, so we'll leave the vector in the route after Jaden or whatever. Let's do our performance here for arrival. 118.30176 Atlanta flaps, 30 degrees, 148 for our approach speed. We'll do 153, 5 knots above. Glide slope on 111.3176. So the ILS frequencies.
Delta 2765, contact Atlanta approach 125.7. 125.7, Delta 2765.
Okay.
Delta 1507, Atlanta Center, climb maintain level of 340.
And then course 176. Traffic.
Clear of 617 off right for departure 18 center.
The aircraft minus 2,500 feet below us.
67 Tango Alpha.
That's the same Embraer E145, which is also going to Charlotte, guys. He is flying at 25,000 feet, and we're flying at 27,000 feet, so that makes sense. That's
American 1007, descending via the Jones 2 arrival, Charlotte altimeter 29993, Charlotte and south.
Roger that, descend via the Jones 2 arrival, Charlotte altimeter 29903, landing southbound, American 1007. As we thought, 18 center is what we're going to land on, is what we are expecting. Alright, so we have clearance for descent on Jones 2, which is our, you know, our star. So Jones.
Aircraft calling, you're cutting out.
Now let's see what we got here. Alright, so that's pretty much set up. Let's finish set up this 176 on the course.
What's the active runway in Gwinnett County currently?
So we'll be on the ground soon here, guys. See how fast it is. It's probably like 20 minutes in the air.
A couple seconds. The Atlanta altimeter though is 29907. Alright, 29907. Sorry about that. 86 Hotel.
We should have these to sync too. We didn't do brakes R2 on departure, by the way, so we forgot that. Alright, auto brake set 2 on arrival. Everything else seems to be good. Oh, it sounds like the engines are cutting off here. Interesting. So this plane that's gonna, let's see who gets to land first. Probably the E145. I mean, we're gonna be going faster. I'm amazed. At the same speed as us. He's ground speed 430. We're ground speed 1459. But he's keeping up with us the entire flight. I mean, we're leaving him, I guess. He's lower than us, but we'll definitely be landing before him, most likely. Above 240. So top of the descent is coming up real soon, and we'll set up for that. Clear via the arrival. We're gonna set up till, give ourselves here till 10,000.
Jones 2 arrival, 182 Kilo Mike. M2 Kilo Mike, Charlotte and south.
Yeah, see, that's that plane. Jones 2 arrival. He has clearance for descent as well. Yeah, random planes, Joseph. What else we gotta set up here? So we have auto brake set up. We have our altitude already set up, so it'll start descending on its own. We have our course in the ILS frequency, 18 center. And altimeter 29993 apparently. Set that up now. Let's verify that. Seems to be getting away from any weather here. I don't see any weather going around right now. Not much clouds, got some cirrus clouds here. much it. It's a CLT.
American 405, live by airspace.
Saying 2907 here. Let me check active scan. So I always wonder if Sim Toolkit Pro is accurate. See now, active sky is saying 3053 for the altimeter. What the hell? It's a complete difference between what the air traffic controller says, what Sim Toolkit says, and what active sky says. Interesting. Alright, winds are apparently 240 at Charlotte at 19 knots, gusting at 25 knots. So guys, we might have some heavy winds going into Charlotte. That might be fun. Yes, Pilot Heyman. Okay, thank you. I have it on 2.35, so I'll you know, look at it once I'm out of flight. I don't try to do too much in flight. It also kills the frames when I have that data ref tool open. But anyway, yeah, 2.35, 2.5 looks good. I haven't updated the preset in a long time. People have been flying, all my beta testers in my Discord have been flying on V9 release candidate 1 and haven't had any complaints, but I always never release anything for a long time because something usually comes up, but nothing has came up. That was on my own accord. I'm just like, I was watching some other presets and some other streams and other presets, and I'm like, you know what, they are pretty foggy, because that's always one thing I had very different, and I was like, maybe I'm wrong, you know, but I just don't like how foggy it looks all the time. Like, it's always hazy. So I always had mine low, but then I'm like, okay, I'm just flying just now, as you guys saw, and the horizon line of the ground, the terrain is very sharp, and that's something that doesn't look visually. All right, we're crossing the center here. Seatbelt signs.
Seatbelt pass for the main flight.
So I just have, you know, I have to review everything, and with that simple change in data ref, it looks so much smoother from the sky to the ground in the horizon. That looks so much clearer. And little things like that, I'm, you know, maybe I'm a little naive about when I'm building the preset because I want what I want, but I also want it to look real as possible. That's the whole name of the preset, is real life. So I wait until I fly and do a bunch of flights in different weathers and everything, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm wrong on that, and I change it. And that's why I don't release the preset, because if I had released this preset, which I would have done a month ago, or the wind's already kicking in. If I released this preset a month ago and had that, somebody would have probably complained about it. Some other, once all the thousands of people start to download it, much more than my beta testers. And then also, I don't like releasing a preset. I don't like releasing an update, because it's just having to give somebody something and then giving them an update shortly after. I hate it. Just update every time I make a change. Update, no. So I literally wait months before I feel completely satisfied. I'm completely satisfied with this preset right now. Completely satisfied. But that fog is the only thing I've been, you know, contemplating, and we finally did it. Alright, let's see what our speed is. Speed is holding up pretty good, actually. It's a max 8. Max 10 is much. Actually, no, it's not. What am I doing? Spoilers out. Wing flex looks nice here. This looks really good. Alright, so there's gonna be a little windy here. It's very turbulent, actually. Some spoilers we need to get that speed down. Alright, descending via the Jones 2 arrival. Jones 2 or Jones 3, whatever it is. Let's turn down that volume there, music a little bit. Alright, and we're gonna do a quick turnaround here. So let me go to SimBrief right now, set up the flight for, now that we're close to the airport, and with the winds that they are, you know, it'll be close enough. So let's set up for a new flight here out of Charlotte. So usually I'm doing this once I get on the ground, but I want to be
Mike, I can give you a shortcut if you would like
readily
to get there.
prepared. Let's pull our spoilers here halfway. I think we're good. Alright, another American airline flight. We're gonna go from KCLT to KDCA. We're gonna try to do that river visual approach. We have no ATC there, so nobody can stop us. KDCA if the winds aren't matching. Same aircraft here. And see, they want us to go runway 1, arrival. I think 19 is the
in front of you, he's going to be descending like
runway we want.
above you, so if you kind of look up,
We're going to
you should be
depart
cutting up,
18C,
descending, cutting to your
extra
altitude there.
fuel,
Just let me know when you have the sight.
passengers, a little bit more cargo.
390,
Okay.
9 miles to the west of Payton. Never 5165.
Alright, so KCLT to KDCA with Pittsburgh as our alternative. Let's see what the route looks like. So departure out of Charlotte. And that's the, yep, the river visual. So caps. Alright, and then we go generate OFP. Alright, so we already have the route set up. So the only thing we need to do once we land, we're not going to do any landing replays until we get to the second destination. And we're going to do landing replays for the entire flight for both destinations. That's how we do it now, so we don't waste time. So once we arrive, I want to be on the ground, to the gate, deboard, and then get the trucks to clean the aircraft very quickly. Oof. And then start boarding again, get the aircraft realigned, all that good stuff. Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
American 1007, expect the visual approach runway 18 center.
We're gonna expect the visual approach runway 18 center, American 1007. As expected. I like when we set up for a runway on our own terms, and that's exactly what we get. But in my route, because of SimBrief, I copy from SimBrief. SimBrief tells the air traffic controller what runway I'm expecting. Not that that will, you know, matter, but you know, some airports you have options. Yes, I'll try to butter without floating though. Can't float. All right, so as we descend down, actually let me double check where I'm at. Okay, altitude 203. We'll do a little bit more spoilers here. All right, wing lights on.
Delta 2296, land center, Clementine, Bubble 360.
All right, frames are good right now, so let's hope they hold up. All right, it's looking good because as we're coming down in altitude, the fog be gone is not as high, obviously, and it's looking more clear the ground. I like that. So let's see how we get when we get close to the ground, what it looks like. But I'm liking this right now at the setting we did. Let's actually mess with this a little bit here, and let's go to 2.5. Let's just see. See, 2.5 doesn't really give it much. It just adds more on the back end there. So let's do back to the 1.25 we had. Look how much clearer it used to look. But I guess it's too clear, right? Too clear. You can see the horizon terrain. So I'm gonna go back to 2.35. Huge difference. 2 didn't work when we were up high. So we'll leave it at that. Alright, so
American 300, radar contact 25 north of volunteer.
Alright, so we have a vector here before they arrive, before the turn into the runway southbound. And we'll leave that there, and you know, if he gives us clear, depending on if he vectors us into the runway. And we'll see, we'll just you know, remove that vector. Alright, we're descending at around 1,400 feet per minute. Not sure how much spoilers we need. Let's pull it up a little bit here. Let's see what we got. Let's pull the spoilers up completely. Let's see what we got there. Okay. Zoom this in. Alright, speed's raising a little bit. Why is the speed already that low anyway? Already before we even get to our approach.
Delta 1507, Memphis is offline.
Guess it's had it set to that speed from long. Let's see if we got anything here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing shortly. Please make sure your trays are folded away and the crew seats are in the upright position. Make sure your
Very clear weather. Very clear. Yeah. Leave the spoilers to where they are. We're a little over. That's fine.
We're 2 kilo, Mike. Are you still in the
As long as we're under 250 knots, under 10,000. Lorenzo, Junior 07, how are you, man?
Program, so I'm getting back.
Doing good. Right, almost on the ground, so you know, guys, get ready. We're gonna be on the ground here pretty soon.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, spoilers out. Let's get our speed down, and let's continue our descent down to 3,000. To 2,400. Okay, landing lights on. Looking good and running smooth.
Tango Alpha, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Delta 1007, contact Charlotte, approach 126.15. Going to advisor. Thanks for your help today.
Is there a Delta 10?
American 1007, contact Atlanta. Charlotte, approach 126.15, sir.
Go to 126.15, American 1007. Alright, spoilers are still out. Let's get this plane down. 126.15. I don't see them on my VAT map. That's fine. But there they are.
126.15, Charlotte approach. November 182 Kilo Mike. Thank you.
Disney 315, contact Charlotte, approach 126.15.
So they just came online. Alright. Now I see them. What is it? Charlotte? Charlotte approach, American 1007 with you, crossing 8,000, expecting the Alice approach to runway 18 center.
No problem, American 1007, Charlotte approach, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, American 1007.
Charlotte approach, DC 305, 3184, descending by...
Alright, so we gotta keep our spoilers out because we're only going down 1,000 feet per minute, and this thing speed. Alright, so let's do this.
Let's see. You said you're descending via the Jones tube? Okay.
Let's get it down.
Roger, you can expect a visual approach
So
runway
speed
18
needs to get out.
center, Charlotte altimeter 29907.
210. We'll pull our flaps up as soon as we get down to that speed we want to be at. Alright, we'll leave our vector there and see what he wants us to do.
November 182
Frames are looking good here, but I am going to be careful and turn them down.
Kilo Mike, Charlotte approach to center, maintain 4,000. You can expect a visual 18 center.
Alright, bringing our speed down. Yes, drag required.
Okay, down to 4,000 and expect 18 center, 182 Kilo Mike.
It's time to butter this bread, guys. Let's do it. I'm so much more confident in Boeing. Love it. I'm trying my best, Joseph. I'm trying my best. Alright, you can see from the orange arrow, the orange plane, we are almost on the ground.
315, you can expect a visual runway 18 center.
Alright, let's pull up our flaps. Keep our spoilers out. 2106000. All right, let's descend here
November 182 Kilo
on our own
210.
to 3,000 because this thing wants to be at 6,000 at Jordan. We need to be at 3,000 because he wants to vector us over. So let's descend on our own. Keep the speed to 210. All right, spoilers are still out. Let's put the spoilers halfway, see what if we're good.
American 1007, turn right heading 090.
Right 090, American 1007. All right, let's continue to descend a little faster. Spoilers completely out. Right 090.
November 182 Kilo, Mike, turn left heading 330. Just got to get you a little more space with that American. Okay, left turn 330 for spacing, November 182 Kilo, Mike.
All right, let's stop descending so fast. Bring our speed back. All right, vector is removed on its own. Where we'll continue to.
American 1007, continue right turn heading 150.
Right turn 150, American 1007.
November 182 Kilo, Mike, turn back to the right heading 360. Right turn 360, 182 Kilo, Mike. American 1007 on the 150 heading, join the 18 center localizer.
Join the 18 center localizer for American 1007.
Charlotte approach, American 517.
American 517.
American 517.
All right, let's go ahead and turn back on LNAV.
Departure clearance for you.
Absolutely.
That connects perfectly to where he wants us to go.
Give me 1 second to get these guys turned in. I'll have a clearance for you in just a second. Give me like 60 seconds.
Sounds good. I'm in no rush.
Our flaps 1 degrees.
American 1007, Charlotte Airport's going to be at your 1 to 2 o'clock and 10 miles. Advise the field in sight.
Field in sight for American 1007.
American 1007, you're clear for the visual approach, runway 18 center.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 18 center, American 1007.
November 182 Kilo, Mike, turn right.
Spoilers still out. Get ready to be on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. All right, runway turn off lights on, taxi lights on, engines to auto. All lights on.
American 1007, wind is 240 at 19 gust 25, runway 18 center, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 18 center, American 1007.
November 182 Kilo, Mike, continue right turn heading 150, 18 center, localizer. Continue right turn to 150 for the 18 center, localizer, 182 Kilo, Mike. And November 2 Kilo, Mike, you can descend and maintain 3,000. And down to 3,000, 182 Kilo, Mike.
Flaps 5 degrees.
American 517, ready to copy.
Bring our speed back.
American 517, you're clear to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport via the Esther 4 RNAV departure. IPTE transition, climb via the SID, squawk 6335.
All right, we captured the localizer here.
Clear to DFW via Esther and IPTE squawk
6335.
American 517, readback is correct. You can expect runway 18 center for departure. Advisory to taxi.
1,000 to go.
Very high. Well, not that very high, but let's get this thing down.
2,500.
November 182, excuse me.
Gear down.
0315, turn left heading 330.
Degrees flaps. Why are you not descending, plane? Jeez.
517, we're ready to taxi.
Autopilot off.
517, taxi runway 18 center via Echo.
Over 18 center via Echo, 517.
November 182.
I can't get the speed down for some reason, guys. Oh, this plane wasn't on autopilot the whole time. Auto speed.
Sight, 182 Kilo, Mike.
All right.
November 2 Kilo Mike, winds are 240 at 19.
That's why. Auto, okay, go away.
Cleared to
You.
land.
I have to go around here. See if we get our speed down.
182 Kilo Mike.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Damn plane wasn't on auto throttle the whole time. Can't get my speed down.
American 517, I see you're already on that airport. Would you just like 18 left?
200. American 517, 18 left would be great.
Okay, taxi to runway 18 left via Charlie. If you want, just use the ramp and
Alright,
north on
spoilers
the
up.
ramp, use Charlie 12.
30. 20. 10.
This 315 turn right heading 360.
On the ramp.
First thrust. Manual brakes.
80 knots. American 1017, welcome
First
to
thrust.
Charlotte. Make your next left there at Echo 4. Left turn on Echo. Taxi to parking via Echo Mike Foxtrot, cross runway 23.
Is he talking to me? What's that for American 1007?
Left turn on Echo, taxi to parking via Echo Mike Foxtrot, cross runway 23.
Echo Mike Foxtrot, cross 23 American 1007.
When you open the overhead compartment, be careful.
Flaps up, spoilers.
315 turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 3000. 3000 and right heading 090.
And the lights off.
American 517 on
I'm gonna turn off
departure,
lights
flight
off,
heading 240,
strobes.
runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Down, wing lights.
Flight heading 240, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 517.
Test 315, continue right turn heading 150, join the 18 center localized. Right turn heading 150, to 18 center localized, 315.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've arrived at our destination. On behalf of the airline and the entire...
November 6-7 Tango Alpha, say again.
We're looking forward to seeing you on board again.
Do you want me to on this frequency or advisory?
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you...
Why does airport doesn't have the markings of the
No, I'm in the air Richmond, Virginia.
assistance. Please don't
On advisory.
Roger that.
Let's continue here, cross runway 23. This map doesn't have the markings for the airport. So I'm gonna have to... I just press brakes by mistake with my chin. Echo cross 23 and...
Dis 315, Charlotte
Mike,
Airport is
Foxtrot,
at
okay.
your 12 o'clock and 10 miles, advise the field. And Dis 315,
No, I was not trying to go around, man.
Center, winds 240 at 19, gust 25, runway 18 center, cleared to land.
The freaking auto throttle was off somehow. Right? These planes just do things on their freaking own.
November 182 Kilo Mike, welcome to Charlotte.
So,
Left
yeah.
turn there on Echo.
So this whole time I'm like, why am I not?
Roger, taxi via Echo, Alpha, Charlie, Charlie 4, hold short of 18 left. Echo,
Okay.
Alpha, Charlie, Charlie 4, hold short, 18 left, 22 Kilo Mike.
And then I believe left here.
American 517, Charlotte departure radar contact out of 2,400. Proceed direct to Gen.
Alright, let's go ahead and start our APU.
Up to 16,000, direct to Gen.
Alright, APU start. Alright, so that's the aircraft there. The EU-145. Should send him the picture. Yeah, so we just had to go right all the way down to the runway with our spoilers on and disconnect the spoilers right before we touch down. And we had to, you know, glide over the runway a little bit to make sure our speed drops, because our speed was very high from you know, the plane, you know, I don't know if it wasn't you know, I had a approach on, but I don't know if because the auto throttle wasn't on that the plane wasn't descending via the ILS. Well, it's supposed to be visual, so.
And 182 Kilo Mike,
I guess I should have just stuck with the visual like they asked.
Charlie 4 short of
So I had to disconnect autopilot, dive down a little bit, and then I realized the speed was just raising, and we got the speed down just in time. So we came in pretty fast, I'll tell you that.
Hold short, 18 left. Yes, Charlie 4, and it's short of 18. Charlie 4, roger.
I got American hub here. APU is running. Let's utilize that. Taxi lights off. Alright, TCAS off. You landed with the damn music on, guys. I just realized.
And just 315, where are you parking? Next to the around.
Alright, let's get up here and let's straighten up.
Climb and maintain 4,000, continue runway heading. Continue runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000.
Wants to spot more. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. Alright, we're already running off APU power. We're ready for shutdown here. We already have our new flight plan. We just have to stop all of our A cars, complete all our flights. While the plane is being cleaned up, we'll reset up the A cars for the next flight. We should be right on our way. Brakes on. Throttle is on idle. Fuel off.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
American 517, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Get it.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with
American 517 over to Atlanta Center. Thanks for the help.
fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate
Let's
that
get these
we
bags
have parked
off
the gate and it
ASAP.
is safe for you to move about. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought aboard with you, and please use caution when
Our seatbelt signs
opening the
off.
overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted
Security
around
aircraft
during
here
the
before we
flight.
have these passengers leave.
And,
Set shots.
2 Kilo Mike,
GPU.
I was looking at the map wrong. I figured out where signature is
Okay,
now.
APU off.
Once you turn on your Charlie, your
Leads.
next left is going to be Charlie 7.
Let's leave the
East
packs
Charlie 7,
running.
Short, actually,
Fuel
Charlie 7
pumps
cross
off.
18 left, Delta 5
Okay, we
into
set the
signature.
ILS here. Alright, all the necessary lights should be off. Hydraulics, probe, and damper.
He said Charlie
Okay,
7.
TCAS is off. Let's open our door and lock.
Yeah, as soon as you make that right turn on Charlie,
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
which is straight in front of you there, your very next left is Charlie 7. Hang on that left, cross 18 left, and then taxi straight into signature. Got it, thank you. 182 Kilo Mike. And clear to cross
Main
18
door
left.
open.
I just have to have you read that. Clear to cross
Right in the
18
lights.
left, 182 Kilo Mike. Thank you. Just
So much to
315
do.
turn left,
So
heading
much.
360.
Alright, lights bright. Passengers already boarding.
360,
Let's set up our view here. Passengers are boarding. Bags are being taken off. Alright, so let's end our A cars here. Start with American Airlines A cars. We need to do a flight for American Airlines anyway because we haven't done one in a while. Alright, finish, file pirate. Boom. So we did that. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We have the next flight ready to go for the A cars for American. So let's go ahead and stop the flight on worldwide virtual. So American Airlines A cars said -105 touchdown. Same exact thing on worldwide virtual A cars. File report, submit flight, boom. Okay, and then we're gonna stop the flight here. What the heck is this thing doing? Oh, flight planning is separate? Huh, they made it separate now. Complete flight. Okay. Boom. So all flights complete on all A cars. We'll stay connected to online. And we just need to put in the new flight plan. All right, so let's go to flight planning and load the latest sim brief flight. It should already be pulled up. All right, passengers should be deboarding. Okay. All right, let's see who we got here.
Turn left heading 330.
Charlotte, a couple of American there. Oh, just me and another guy. Everybody else already departed. And then that other guy who just landed here in the private E145. I'm not sure where. Is that him over there? That's somebody else. Oh no, I thought it was somebody online. It's just a yellow plane. I don't know where that E145 went, but you know. Is that him over there? It's another guy. Oh shoot. Old school. Okay. Frames weren't too bad coming in here. Usually I have bad frames coming into CLT, so this plane does very good on frames for me for airports that I usually have bad frames. All right, 50330 for this next flight. Vatsim, fly now. This flight is going to be 56 minutes, so just about 14 minutes longer than the last flight, so not too bad. Let's get the route from it, copy, and let's set up all of our A cars. All right, new flight. Custom, American. Okay, so we're gonna set up our A car. We're gonna set up everything while this plane deboards. Actually, plane should be done deboarded. Yeah, plane is pretty much empty. Yesers. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna leave that main door open. We're gonna call up our truck here, baggage. Okay, so the bags are off. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pull up new cat truck. I wanted to clean the aircraft fast. So we're gonna call up both cat trucks. Let's get that here. We're gonna refuel, and all that good stuff. So we have 10,000 pounds of fuel in there. Let's put in all our information. Let me do the A cars first. While I'm waiting, at least the cat trucks will get that. We'll get those done first before we start refueling. So open up those doors. Do we try them up? Okay. Service doors, front and aft. Forward and aft. These should have been open. Alright, so cat trucks are coming. Alright, so departure out of KCLT. We're going to KDCA. Same aircraft, Boeing. What is this thing doing? Boeing 738 MAX. Generate flight. Accept flight. Paste the route. Connect simulator. Start flight. Boom. That one's done. Next one, American Airlines. Paste the route. Flight level 330. So 33,000. Right? 33. Where is my 33,000 feet? Okay. KCLT, KCDA, start. Okay, and then the A cars for Sim 2 was the first one already running. Now let's file our flight plan. Of course, that happens. I hate American Airlines.
Yeah, 315. It's join the 18 left localizer.
I hate their freaking A cars. It's retarded. American Airlines, same plane, flight level 330. Departure time.
And there's 315 advisory.
15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2015. Zulu. 330. And we're departing out of KCLT. We're going to KDCA. Time and route 56 minutes. 0056. Fuel. We'll have 2 hours and 54 minutes of fuel. And alternate is going to be Pittsburgh, K-Pitt. Full voice, KCLT, heavy, not heavy, TCAS. Okay, send flight plan. Alright, so our flight plan is sent. Alright, we're good on all the A cars and everything. ATC, we have Atlanta Center and Charlotte departure. So we're in the same frequency,
approach runway 18 left.
126.15 and Atlanta Center is 132.97, so we're good. Alright, let's start aligning this thing here. 7 minutes till we align. Okay. Let's start this thing over here, KCLT. And we'll start boarding here once we get rid of those cat trucks and then refueling. We'll refuel and get the baggages on there. Let's put that information in soon, actually. Left GPS coordinate. This should be on this, right? We can leave it on this one here. Let's put in the route here. KCLT. So the orange plane is going to refresh right now. KCLT to KDCA. And then flight level 330. Okay, that should be done. And the plane is going to reset back to the beginning. Alright, so left GPS coordinate. Put that in there. KCLT to KDCA. KDCA. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and put in our fuel information and stuff. Payload, fuel. Let's put in fuel first. We need 17,436. We have 10,000 actual right now. Required is 17,436. ZFW is 131. We need to be at 135, so payload should be 43,000. I feel like that's going to be too much. Let's do 40,000. Let's see where we're at. We're exactly at 135, so that's perfect. Alright, CG is 25.9.
Climb via the SID squawk 6330.
Okay, so ZFW is 135.0. 135. Reserves. Let's get the fuel truck out here, by the way. And let's get rid of these cat trucks. Right, cat trucks removal. Let's get those doors closed.
Charlotte approach good there, American 733 with you, descending for the Chelsea for arrival inbound crease.
And American 733, Charlotte approach.
Alright, let's get this thing refueled.
Runway 18,
Quite a bit of fuel to put in.
Expect visual 18 left, American 733.
Alright, fuel truck is there. Alright.
And American 703, would you like the center? Sorry, American 733, would you like the center?
Yeah, go for 18 center for American 733.
Okay, American 733, you can expect a visual runway 18 center.
Alright, needed fuel is going to be 5.6. Reserves is 2.5. Blasting out of here.
And just 315, where are you parking?
Alright, flight level 330. ISA 7 degrees Celsius.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand. You're going up to the terminal?
Alright. We're not going to finish our performance right now. Let's go ahead and start boarding the aircraft.
American 733, turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 5,000.
Turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 5,000, American 733.
American 733, just
and let's call the baggage trucks.
240 for the heading, American 733.
Our passengers are already coming in. Remix Reviews, how are you? Thank you very much, man. Glad you're back and glad you're doing well as well. Thank you guys for watching Leal Ryan stream. If you are on YouTube, you can see, you could go over to YouTube and see the replay of the landing. Twitch, you have to wait till I stop the stream to go back. YouTube, you can move and go back to live. However, we didn't show any actual landing replays. So when we get into DC, we'll show the landing replays for DC and for here, Charlotte. And we'll probably show departures too. I've been showing departures lately out of Atlanta, out of the airports we depart from. As you guys notice, there's no XSplit. There's no XSplit logo anymore on the stream. I decided to pay for it. I believe after several uses of it, I feel that it's very good. Works it's beautiful on frames while streaming. It's effortless. It's simple. I know Streamlabs have a lot of extra stuff, but it's unnecessary for the flight sim community. If anything, simple is better, and the more frames is most important. Other games that need graphics and weird other stuff, going on that makes it look like a game, it's fine for Streamlabs, I guess. And all right, so plane is boarding at the boarding music and everything. Let's go ahead and start putting let's see here, fuel truck is still out there, but let's put in the route here. We're going to be departing out of runway 18 center, Killings 4, whatever you call it, Audi transition, 18 center, and then we're going to go to Waves, which is probably a transition, so let's go directly to arrival case DCA. We're going to do the RNAV 19 river visual, LISO on, and we're going to do caps 3 with Waves. See, that's a transition to the route. And let's activate that. We'll probably remove the vectors. We have no ATC in DC right now. That's a vector on the departure, so we'll fly runway heading. And we'll connect Waves after Audi, or whatever, I say Audi. And yeah, vector here on the arrival. We'll leave that for now until we see if we have any ATC or not. Okay, so the route is pretty much in. The aircraft is aligned. Passengers are boarding. Let's get these passengers ready to head out of here. We're gonna get the APU started, all that good stuff. We'll call for clearance. We don't have a pre-departure clearance here because he's probably pretty busy. Traffic, anyone on Unicom? CLT traffic? I don't know if I could type to. Okay, let's see. What frequency are we on? We're still on departure on CLT.
Folks, welcome aboard American Airlines. We're currently in the process of wrapping up flight paperwork. Should be on our way momentarily. It's a great pleasure to have you on board with us today. If you have any requests, we'll make sure.
Proceed to this gate immediately.
Fuel truck is done. Baggage trucks are done. Let's remove those. Got the final boarding check. As far as seatbelt signs here, prepare the cabin here for.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Our APU bleed on. Fuel pump, fuel truck is gone. Let's start the APU, please. Alright, let's finish putting our performance now that the fuel is loaded in. Let's go back. Let's copy that over. Let's make sure that nothing changed. Okay. Take off. Alright, flaps 5s. Alright, CG is 4.44 trim. And departure 151, so let's change that to 171, 20 above. Okay.
733, descend and maintain 3000.
Alright, everything seems to be good. 4.44 on the trim. Alright, let's go ahead and call for our clearance here. The APU is running. Let's utilize that. And let's disconnect the GPU here. All right, anti-collision on. Let's get these doors closed up. Main door closed. All right, I'm gonna get in the office, and they're gonna close my door behind me, and then I'll lock it.
American 733, turn left heading 210, join the 18 center localizer.
10 lifting 210 cruise, join the localizer, runway 18 center, American 733.
And American 733, Charlotte's going to be at your...
All right, they close our door. Let's lock it.
11 o'clock and 13
Let's call for our
miles
clearance here. Flight director's on.
Charlotte Airfield in the 11 o'clock for American 733.
I'm sorry, say again?
Let's move the wheel chocks.
American 733.
Okay.
If you don't want the visual, you want the ILS?
No, we're fine with the visual.
We're just waiting here to call for clearance here.
We got the airfield in visual for American 733.
Joseph,
Now, American 733, you're clear for the visual approach runway.
we will take off right now.
4019, gust 2,
We're about to push back.
18 center clear to land.
The new time flight to DC is 56 minutes from pushback. So we'll be on the ground by 4 o'clock, if no delays.
American 1902, taxi runway 18 left via Mike Charlie.
18 left via Mike Charlie, American 1902.
Alright, look at this guy's about to go. Charlotte departure, American 1007 here. We're ready for IFR clearance to DCA today.
American 1007, Roger, on request standby.
Alright, request is on standby here. Let's go ahead and call the ground truck from now.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
And
news,
remove
Captain,
ourselves
your
from the
tow's
gate.
coming.
Main doors is closed, gate removed. We're ready to go. We're moving fast, guys. Let's see here. All right, waiting for our clearance. Not much going on here. I don't know why it's taking so long, but we pull out our scotch pad here. All right, so we're going to DCA.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches
He's
are
going to clear us
closed and
for
we're
a
ready
certain
to connect.
altitude. Flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is KILNS 4. Departure frequency is with him.
Approach, Delta 971.
What is it? 126.97? 126.15?
15,000 heading down to 14,000.
Squawk right now is 7143. Let's see if we have the same squawk. And altimeter. Let's see what our altimeter is. 2996. Let's see if that's what it is. So we'll wait to see what he says. We're waiting for clearance.
Center maintain 5,000. Left 010. Delta 971.
Go and kill the parking brake.
And Delta 971. This will be vectors for the visual runway 18 left.
All right, we're waiting for clearance before we push back here.
Vectors for visual 18 left. Delta 971.
Okay, buddy. There's not that much traffic here. We got this guy here. We got that guy there. We got that guy. This guy. That's it, man. We got somebody coming in for landing. That's all she wrote. Okay. Charlotte departure, America 1007. Got our request for
American 1007, request?
We're still waiting for IFR clearance here to DC.
Yep, I was taking care of an issue with another controller real fast, and you were second in line. I was just about to give you your clearance. And American 1007, you're cleared to Washington National Airport via the Killens 4 on app departure. Audi 2 transition, climb via the SID, squawk 6374.
Read back that squawk for us one more time.
Sure, it's, let's see, for American 1007, squawk 6374.
6374. Roger, we're cleared to Washington National as filed, flight level 330. KILNS 4 departure, Audi 2 transition. Departure frequency with you and squawk 6374 in the box for American 1007.
American 1007, readback is correct, and you can expect from the 18 left for departure, Charlotte altimeter 2996, advisory taxi.
Roger that. We're gonna push back and start up on taxi to the end of the ramp, then contact you for taxi clearance to runway 18 left for departure. American 1007.
American 733, welcome to Charlotte. Left turn there on Echo. You can taxi to the gate.
All right, 6374 in the box. TCAS and TA. Brakes off. We're ready for pushback. Let's turn on hydraulic here.
Light them up.
Probe heat and yaw damper as we push back. Brakes on RTO.
Descend and maintain 4000.
Okay, ready for pushback here. Packs off.
Turn left heading
330.
descend and maintain 4000.
Everything else is good. Fuel pumps on, all except center. That's correct. And engine start to the right. Let's start the right engine, please. Now this pushback guy is a little nuts here. What's going on? Got us swinging. Look at that reflection, though. Reflection is usually a little delayed in Chrome. Like, I know we're not seeing this anymore, but it's kind of cool, you know. Alright, so that's quite a bit of a delay, but hopefully we'll still be on the ground by 4 o'clock. Alright, fuel up. Like I said, we try to be on time, but sometimes air traffic control and different things like that could impede us. At least the pushback was pretty short. Starting engine number 2 right now.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, let's set our parking brake.
17, you're cleared to the Baltimore Airport via the Killens 4 on app departure. Audi transition, climb via the SID, squawk 6372.
Our valve is still open. We'll wait till that closes, and then we will switch to the left engine.
Alright, we're cleared to Baltimore.
Got American, that's 7. Looks like an Airbus.
American 1717, readback is correct. You can expect runway 18 left, Charlotte altimeter 2996, advisory to taxi.
Okay, disconnect. I don't know where this guy is going. Alright, valve is closed. Let's go ahead and switch over to the left. Oh, sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. And left here. Bleeds on. Start left engine. So that didn't cause an issue. Alright, there we go. These engines are so well detailed.
And we're
so good. Very good. This chrome. I added the chrome, by the way, to this American livery. It had like a gray. You know, the real plane has like a gray silver here, and I love the chrome. So I added the PBR to this engine and the chrome texture from a different engine. So it looks chrome. Alright. Fuel up. Clear mass caution. Let's utilize right engine power. Alright, they are clear of the aircraft, and hand signal is received. Thank you very much. Left engine is starting up. Alright. Let's pull up our map here so we know where we're going when he tells us to go. I need to turn off. Let's see here.
Delta 971. The Charlotte Airport
Taxi
is at your
systems
10
here.
to 11 o'clock at 10
Alright,
miles
so
west of field.
now we can read. Alright. Now let's go ahead and change our departure to runway 18
Delta
left.
971, you're cleared for the visual approach, runway 18 left.
Okay.
Cleared for visual approach, runway 18 left.
Alright. Let's go ahead and switch over to the left engine here. Valves closed. Alright. APU off. APU bleed off. Packs back on. Normal. Okay. Yaw dampers, probe, and electronics, hydraulics on. Started to center. Taxi lights on. Flight level 330 for cabin pressure. TCAS is on TA. 6374 in the box for our squawk. Altimeter 2996. Alright, let's taxi here to the end of the ramp and then we'll get clearance. Alright, let's start our safety message.
Delta 971, winds 220 at 15 gust 22, runway 18.
Alright, let's check our hydraulics here. Full left, full right, full left on the ailerons, full right, full up, and down neutral. Spoilers. Alright, flap set, 5 degrees, trim 4.47, sorry, 4.44. Alright, safety messages is being started. Brakes off. Let me press it, thank you. Let's taxi here to the end of the ramp. Charlotte departure, American 1007 here at the end of the ramp, ready for taxi clearance, runway 18 left for departure.
American 1007, actually contact Charlotte ground 121.9, he'll get you out to the runway.
Roger that, going to 1.9, American 1007. Oh, that reflection.
When you're ready to taxi, contact Charlotte ground on 121.9.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion or press on the release button.
Alright, we'll contact ground.
That's why we always ensure that you live in a non-smoking environment.
Charlotte ground, American 1007 here. We're at the end of the ramp, ready for taxi clearance to runway 18 left for departure, American 1007.
American 1007, could you turn around and join Bravo Mike?
Roger that, Bravo Mike to, would that be Bravo Mike Charlie?
I didn't give you your taxi. I just wanted to know if you could turn around and enter taxiway Bravo.
Yeah, no problem to Bravo Mike for American 1007. We don't need to turn around, it's straight ahead of us.
Alright, so American 1007 runway 18 left, taxi by Bravo Mike Charlie.
Bravo Mike Charlie, runway 18 left, American 1007. Alright, so we have like a thing here in our way, so we could either go left and come back and then go back. I don't know why he gave us Bravo. Or we could go right and swing around. That would be, no way is a smart way, to be honest. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go right. Let's check for traffic around us. We know we have an American 1372 pushing back. Delta aircraft just arrived. It's gonna be a little unorthodox here. Flaps set, 5 degrees. Throttle back. Adjusting brakes. Let's make this left.
American 1007, Bravo was the other way around, but just straight ahead on Foxtrot and left on Mike.
I missed the turn. I missed the turn. Roger, I should have hit on Foxtrot and then left on Mike. Sorry about that. American 1007. I'm looking at the map, and the map, I'm thinking that the road has a thing. I'm thinking that this is in between the two things I need to go. But no, it was just markings on the ground, but all in the same area. So I could have just literally went straight to Bravo. But I'm looking at this map and relying on the map and not looking at the actual markings on the thing. So, all right, left here on Mike. And we're gonna head to Charlie. Yeah, so we just went around for no reason.
Charlie ground, Delta 971. Like
all right, we need to make a slight left here because Mike. This is Mike 2. That will go out to runway 23. We need to continue on Mike here. All right, yeah. So literally, we could have just came straight from the gate. Let me go outside. Slow down here a little bit. We could have just gone straight from the gate straight to Bravo on Mike. I don't know why we thought that there was something in the way. Throttle is so low. This plane taxi is fast. Let's see, 25 ground speed. Let's bring back that throttle a little bit more. Jeez. Come on. What's the throttle doing? Okay, map. Let's make sure we turn left on Charlie, alright? Charlie, next left. Good. VNav. LNav. Let's see if we get those things on. 10,000. Cross check for traffic here. Let's make this left. Okay. 10,000. Should have been long off this airport, man. 10,000. Alright. Give me VNav at least. Give me 185. Screen 2. Auto throttle arm. Speed 171. Let's go ahead and prepare the cabin here.
Cabin crew, please take your seats.
American 1007, contact Charlotte, Boston 126.15. Have a great day and safe flight.
Roger that. Going to 126.15 for Charlotte departure. Have a good day. Thank you. Alright, holding short here of the runway. Alright. Landing lights on. Runway turn off lights on. Taxi lights are already on. Strobes up. Wing lights on. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to 126.15. And let's get back our line of frequency, which is center 132.97. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's contact Charlotte departure, American 1007, holding short runway 18 left. We're ready for departure clearance.
140, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Whoa. Whoa. 140 on departure, clear for takeoff runway 18 left, American 1007. Alright, TCAS TARA. Okay, let's go. Alright, so remember on departure, 140 heading. I hate when this plane does this, yo. It's like the freaking nose gear is retarded. Like, what are you doing? It's swinging. Alright, everything is all good. Let's go. Lights, takeoff, landing. And let's depart. 50% throttle. Toga.
$80 knots.
Now VNAV doesn't want to turn on. 80 knots, verified. Stay straight, aircraft.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Why is N1 turning off? Jesus. Gear up. I need to update this plane. Alright, 140 departure. Set 140.
1000.
Okay. Flaps up 1 degree. Turn to 140. No, turn off lights off and taxi lights off. Flaps up another degree. Clear of runway crossing 2000 for American 1007. Flaps up.
American 1007, Charlie departure, you have radar contact out at 2,700. Turn left direct to Mumbai, climb and maintain 16,000.
Turn left, clear direct to Mumbai, climb and maintain 16,000 American 1007. Let's keep that speed down, make that left direct to Mumbai. Here we go. Flaps are clear. Okay. That's the airport to the left here. It's our 9 o'clock about. 10 o'clock. Alright, smooth departure. Nothing to it. Why is these engines over speeding? Autothrottle should be on. N1 is on. I don't get it. It's doing weird things right now. Well, now you want to listen? Alright, you're being a weirdo now. I don't know what this plane is doing. It's because VNAV is not on, that's why. Oh, it's doing it before VNAV was off. These things shut off on their own when I click certain other things to fix other things. They shut off. I gotta look at them, realize. Like stuff like VNAV shutting off on its own. It's retarded, but that's what it does. N1 shut. See, N1 just shut off because it's on VNAV. So let's see. Let's see if the auto throttle.
7 contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Have a safe flight.
Go Atlanta Center, American 1007. All right. Let's switch to VNAV back again. So just continue to climb and landing lights off as we cross 10,000. And let's switch to Atlanta Center.
Canada 95 Heavy, just confirm squawk 2057. Yes, sir, 2057.
Let's continue our climb. And let's go on autopilot. Atlanta Center, American 1007, crossing 11,000.
American 1007 Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, American 1007.
Atlanta Center, Frontier 444, 12.5.
Alright, we have clearance for our final cruising altitude, flight level 330, 33,000. Alright, seatbelt signs off.
444 Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 380. Climb maintain level 380, Frontier 444. Canada 95, enter contact 35 north of Pulaski. Delta 3198, cross
Not much clouds today, man.
14,000,
What's up?
land altimeter 3009er.
Cross Glavin at 14,000, Delta 3198.
Delta 1661, Washington Center's off line, ready services terminated, frequency change approved. Unicom 1661, seal. American 517, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Atlanta, sir. Now has Sunny Hotel Papa House, Deep Birmingham, F14 site.
7 Hotel Papa, enter the left base, runway 24.
Left base for runway 24, Sunny Hotel Papa.
You're not in M2, are you?
Center, good afternoon. This is American 235 with you at 10,000 feet. American 235, Atlanta, climb maintain level 30. Climb 382, American 235.
Alright, cross 18,000, standard, altimeter. Wing lights off.
Sunny Hotel Papa, left base 24.
7 Hotel Papa, wind 270 at 8, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Sunny Hotel Papa. Center Frontier Flight 423, hello, cruise 9,000 for 14,000, knots to departure.
Frontier 423, Atlanta, climb maintain level 360.
360, Frontier Flight 423.
American 1007, you're leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. 8889, contact Atlanta, approach 125.7. Approach, total 3289, thank you. Atlanta, sir, Navajo, Semi Hotel Pop publicated 24, and we would like to taxi to the west FBO. Hotel Papa, pilot discretion to the ramp. Discretion, sir, Hotel Papa, thank you, good day.
Center, good afternoon. Frontier 419 is with you, just crossing 11,000 for 14,000.
Frontier 419, Atlanta Center, Clementine, Pueblo 360.
360 for Frontier 5419.
Alicia, this is, well, 514,000.
Allegiant 50, Atlanta Center, Clementine, Pueblo 330.
330 for the flight.
American 98, Atlanta Center, how do you read? American 98, very good. Clementine, correction, cross Glavin at 14,000, land altimeter 3009. Delta 8819, check in, flight level 330. I'm sorry, aircraft calling Sagan. Delta 8819, check in, flight level 330, Mach 0.75. 8819, roger.
We're coming up to cruising altitude here, about 2,000, 1,000 feet left as we're coming up to flight level 320.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we're leveled to our initial cruise altitude, expecting a fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case we encounter unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
Alicia, you might check.
It's a legitimate question. Next question.
Center Delta 8819, are we clear to set now via the Galvin 4, correction, Galvin 1 departing for arrival? 8819. Yeah, before you start descending, I need you 40 knots slower, sir, for sequencing. Roger, slow by 40 knots and start descent. Delta 8819. cross Aussie 12000, the Atlanta altimeter 3009. I will cross Aussie 12000, Delta 9 o'clock.
Joseph James, welcome to the Discord channel. Is that the same Joseph Anthony here on watching on YouTube? Let's see.
Delta 8819, thank you, sir. Cross Glavin at 1414000, Atlanta altimeter 3009.
Welcome.
Maintain your airspeed. Maintain your airspeed, cross Glavin at 14000.
Hammond as well from Twitch. Welcome. You guys some rolls.
Delta 8819, what's your current airspeed, sir?
Radio call to go to approach.
240 knots, Delta 8819. Delta 8819, can you give me 270 knots? Yeah, I can go up to 270, Delta 8819. Delta 1729, what's your current airspeed, sir? Delta 1729, what's your current airspeed, sir? For Delta 1729. Delta 1729, what's your current airspeed, sir? Mach 48 for Delta 1729. Delta 1729, roger. Can you give me 30 knots slower? Yeah, we can do 30 knots slower for Delta 1729. Make it 20 knots slower, sir. I'm just trying to sequence you guys out. Alright, we'll do 20.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3198 at 14,000.
Contact Atlanta approach 125.7.
125.7, 3198.
Freight Dog 1601 Atlanta Center, you on frequency? And Center Delta 8819, you want up to 270? Delta 8819, no, I just need you to cross Glavin at 14000, sir. Roger, maintain presence speed at 240 and crossing Glavin at 140. I'm sorry, 8819.
Okay, so we're pretty much out of Atlanta Center's territory. We technically don't have any ATC online where we're going. We'll stay on the frequency for voice chatter purposes. But we'll probably be, according to what I've been seeing as of today, there have not been any ATC in the DC area today so far, thus far. So I'm assuming that we'll be landing without ATC on the Unicom, so that's fine. So set here for 122.8 for later. Good.
Walker 159, you on frequency?
Yeah, the fog be gone definitely looks better.
Walker 159, Atlanta Center.
Even at this altitude and with this current weather, it still blends in a lot better and looks good. The ground is clear under us, not too foggy. So it's good. Just for clear weather, I want to see some more clouds, but I was also expecting more turbulence. I guess the weather cleared up before we got into Charlotte. It supposedly had a high wind gust, but
me 300 knots now, sir. Increase to 300 knots down to 8819.
I wish I could play like every other type of music, but it sucks that, you know, can't. I got beat up last night. Why am I now just feeling the...
Allegiant 50, Atlanta Center. Looks like you leveled off at 24,000. Are you still in your climb? Do you need lower?
Guys, what the frick is going on? Okay, the route is there.
Yeah, Roger. We just need to get more.
Are we so on the line that I can't see it? 'Cause I am confused right now. I'm scared. Alright, so the line is there. I mean, it's not showing, but it's there. I thought we were flying somewhere random just now. We're heading to waves. Where's my plane? Okay, so we're heading to waves. River visual, okay. Vector. Okay, let's remove that vector from now.
8819, can you give me 320?
Okay, we're all Gucci. That was a little scary because I thought we were flying somewhere random just now. So make sure we're good. Alright, if we decide to do another flight after this, it won't be in the max. I've flown 2 flights in the max, and just gonna jump in something else. So it'll be the 7.5, or we'll probably jump in the A320 Neo.
Center 124.77.
Hey Delta Flyer, Leonardo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget, guys, if you're new, do click that follow button on Twitch. See a couple viewers coming in now. Be notified the next time we are flying by email or Twitch notification if you have the app. Thank you for viewing. You're looking at the Real Life V9 RC2. We just made some changes. I probably will make some more changes. I have some other things I want to look at in terms of the sunset lighting on the buildings. I made a huge change in V9 RC1, and I'm trying to see if I'm gonna go back to some settings. So we'll make some changes soon. But this thing needs to be released ASAP. But we just added quite a bit of fog, so you could see what we changed. I'll show you here. Fog Be Gone was 1.25. We've had it there for a long time. That's what the sim would look like. So I always, like I said, I always liked how clear and you know it is, but you know, it's too clear. You know, you can see the terrain deteriorating in the background and stuff. So we changed it today to 2.5 at first. So see how it gets rid of that, and then 2.35 scales it back just a little bit, and that's where we're at now. So I think that looks more realistic and just visually better. I don't know how I didn't fix that so long ago. So just looking at it now, I'm looking at it in my gaming screens. My 2 gaming screens that I used to play FSX with side by side, and you know, in one, you know, they were merged together as one screen. I use them now for my, you know, additional monitors, and I could see in those in that monitor, the gaming monitor, where I used to tweak the preset. I don't tweak it on this TV I'm flying on. The colors aren't as great. It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. I wish that this TV looked as good as the gaming monitor when I fly. I'm good, Leonardo. How are you? I wish it looked that good. It looks so good here on this monitor right now. But I learned to live with it. You know, I want to have a bigger screen and stuff. But if I had that visuals here right now, you know, in my eyesight as I'm flying, it would be so much better. The colors are so much better on this TV, on this gaming monitor. The sim looks way realer. So good. Holy crap. And I gotta keep remembering that too. Like sometimes I'd be like, oh, why is it this color, or why is it da-da-da? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't tweak on this TV. I'm supposed to move it over to my gaming monitor to tweak any colors or anything. So what you guys are seeing on your iPads or computers or stuff, hopefully you have a good, you know, device, screen, looks phenomenal. That's what it should look like. Alright, this thing should be switching views, camera views. Put that back on. Okay, which view is this one? Never mind.
Delta 1729, can you make Glavin at 14 or do you need turns?
We might need turns.
Roger. I'm gonna give you a 360 because there's people in front of you and behind you. So turn right heading 260 vectors for descent.
Alright, we'll go 260 vectors for descent. Thanks for the help.
Flight Center, good morning. American 65, good morning.
American 65, good afternoon.
Yeah, the haze does look a lot better.
Maintain 120320. Delta 8819, contact line approach 125.7. 125.7, Delta 8819, thanks for service. 095, contact line approach 125.7.
24-7, Delta 95, shield.
FMC message. Let's see what that is.
American 98, Atlanta Center. What arrival are you on, sir?
Have we already crossed top of the descent?
Right.
No way.
Okay, American 98, turn right heading 130. Turn right heading 130, American 98. Delta 1729.
Alright, Delta 10,000 here.
And Delta 1729 descend and maintain followable 200.
I'll go out to 200. Delta 1729.
Atlanta Center, good. Flight level 230.
Delta 458, Atlanta Center, roger. Frontier 444, you on frequency.
Spoilers out. Let's descend this bad boy.
American 98, turn right heading 180.
Seatbelt signs on. We're at cross top of descent already.
Delta 1801, cross Glavin 14000, line altimeter 3009.
Very weird.
Delta 1801, we're on April.
Alright, let's set up our performance here. Auto brake set 2. Let's set auto brakes max to 3 since we're landing in a very difficult approach. Runway. We're gonna land at 30/150. Glide slope on.
Flight 423. I know we're trying to reach frontier flight 444. We will be in contact with him when he gets back. Is there a message you want us to pass?
Yeah, I need him to go to Memphis 12365.
Seatbelt sign. Alright, I'll tell him when he gets back.
Please return.
Alright, let's switch over to Unicom here. Get off the voice of Atlanta Center. What? Okay, I think we are on 2 frequencies at the same time. I hear myself. Washington Reagan traffic. American 1007 descendants down from flight level 330 to 10,000. We're gonna expect the RNAV approach rear visual runway 19er into DC this afternoon. American 1007. Descend here. Faster. Let's see what other traffic we have coming into Washington. We have one Alaska Airlines aircraft landing now. We have another aircraft just took off. 2 other aircrafts took off. See any other planes nearby going there, so I think we're good. We'll have much traffic. Turn on VNAV. Let's see how this thing wants to descend. Above 17,000. Like, what the heck does this say? 7,000. Alright, so above 14,000, below 20,000 here. I think we should be on below 22,000, but we're not doing too bad. We're going to bring back our speed first. Come on, aircraft, get this thing down. Frames, DCA frames always aren't the best, but it looks like we're over 30 frames right now. Let's see. So these frames are okay for now. Why are you not descending, man? Fudge cakes. Do everything for you. Below 20,000 at ELAP. Everything for this plane. Alright, let's see where our altimeter is. Natar, altimeter 2982. Winds 1705. Okay. VNAV. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Right, we got VNAV to kick in. Crosswind at 26 knots, 312 degrees. Ground speed 373. Alright, remember guys, once we get on the ground, we're going to watch landing replays for both landings from, we're going to watch the landing for here first, DCA, and yeah, landing in DCA, and then we'll do the landing in Charlotte, and then the departure in Charlotte, and then we'll do I might do the landing, the departure in Atlanta, out of Atlanta, so I'm not sure. All right, we're gonna be caution standard altitude here in a little bit. Wing lights on. We got frames here. Turn it down a little bit. And remember to turn it off while we're landing. Spoilers halfway. Alright, off of standard altimeter, 2982. Barrow. That's what I wanted, that radio. in the barrel. Reference. Alright, just continue our descent down into DC. Very clear weather. Spoilers in. We're almost on the ground. It's past 4 p.m. so a little delayed from ATC, but we'll be on the ground soon. And this approach is takes a little longer. to come all the way down, U-turn, and over the river. Let's continue our descent. Spoilers out. Let's bring back that speed ASAP. Why is the speed going back up? Are you nuts, plane? Guess we're not supposed to descend across 10,000 until after Mojo. Because here. And we'll ascend after that. So we'll keep the speed as it is right now. So we want the speed. Alright, there we go. Now it's setting the speed. Bring spoilers out for a little bit. Alright. There we go. Now we're going to send across 10,000. Landing lights on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing shortly. Please make sure your trays are folded away and your seats are in the upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is spared underneath the seat behind the window or in the overhead lockers. Thank you.
Alright.
Please, Joe, we'll be landing in about 10 minutes and flight attendants, please bear with.
Siege McPilot. How are you? I didn't see your message there.
Be sure your seat backs are upright. Tray tables are secured, and personal items are in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. If you have any items to discard, please pass them to us as we come.
What are you doing, plane? Really, what are you doing? Spoilers out. Plane wants to be a pain in the butt. Full spoilers, and we're only descending 1,300 feet per minute. This plane can't keep its speed in check. Gotta love it. I should have been drinking this water the whole time. Alright. Here's the airport. We'll be going out, coming in over the river, and landing. runway 19. There you have it. Alright, spoilers out, in. Continue our descent down. I have to manually manage the speed here and descent here and arrive on an approach. Let's go ahead and announce what we're doing here. Washington Reagan traffic, American 1007 here. We're on a approach here to runway 19er, RNAV 19er, river visual for American 1007. Let's hope this thing manages its speed as we get down. Alright, to 2600 we need to be at 240. See, I don't like that it keeps the speed so high. Right up to spoilers out. Holy crap. Prepare for some fun, guys. Prepare for some fun. We're going to be coming back around here, down this river, in Washington Monument, you know. White House. Spoilers in. Alright, we're going to be making some abrupt right turns. Keep our spoilers out. I'll go ahead and try to bring back our speed here. Flaps 1. Alright, let's set this to turn more max. Washington Reagan traffic, American 1007 starting the river visual approach to runway 19. Alright, got our speed to come down. We set the aircraft to turn harder, faster. Spoilers in. Let's keep spoilers halfway at least. Alright, flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Double check here, there's no ATC online. That popped up randomly. Right, we're at the correct altitude already. Alright, we got our speed back to where I want it. Flaps 10 degrees.
Thousand to go.
Bring speed back 180. Approach reference speed 155. Gear down. Flaps 15. This plane is not managing the heading very well. Spoilers in. Turning very slowly. Speed back 155. Flaps 25. Ay. Let's select. Alright, autopilot off. This thing is not staying with the probably super high too. Stay away from the White House. Flaps 30. Alright, runway turn off lights, taxi lights on.
1,000 feet, stabilized.
Why is my speed not down? Spoilers out. Jesus, I can't get this speed in this plane to stay down.
500. 400. 300.
It's the second time I cannot get the speed down in this plane.
200. 100.
Spoilers up.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
First us. Manual brakes.
80 knots.
First us off. Make this next right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Washington Reagan. Welcome to DC. Please continue to be seated until the captain returns the fast signal signs that we arrive 7% again. Be careful as bags may have shifted during flight in the overhead. Thank you again for flying with American Airlines. We hope to see you again. Washington Reagan traffic, American 1027 vacated runway 19er. Taxiing to the gates via Juliet. Foxtrot, whatever the hell it is. All lights off, except for taxi. Strobes down. Wing light off. And flaps. Alright, let's slow it down, plane. Slow it down. Alright, TCAS off. APU started up. Right to the gates. Stop it, throttle. Jesus. Now let's brighten the lights in the cabin. Full brightness. Alright, let's see where we're going here. Yeah, so this plane is just very difficult to get the speed down. It's so coming in, it's like at both times I had to land with spoilers. And obviously I knew we had to come down a little bit, but we had VNAV on. An LNAV, sorry. And this plane would not turn according to the waypoint. So I mean, we had our your heading all the way to the right. This knob here that makes it turn as fast as possible, but this thing was not turning. So we just had to manually take over again, just like the last landing, and descend on our own, which brought up the speed a little bit. But even when we were not descending that fast, the speed was still high. So we had to come all the way down to the runway with spoilers, basically, to get that speed down. As soon as we had a good, like 10 knots above our landing approach speed, I pulled up the spoilers. And we probably landed with spoilers there. United. Let's see, let's find an American buddy over here. We'll go here to the left. Frames are remarkably high here. Oh, not inside. Oh, inside it's actually alright. It's weird. My DC frames used to be very bad. This plane, the frames are very good. But I need to update this plane. This plane has an update anyway. I have not updated it. Clearly needs some updating. Does the gates work at this damn airport? I don't know. Alright, let's utilize APU power. Alright. Taxi lights off. Okay. Turn left here. TCAS is already off. Brakes off. No, probably have to pull up to it. Fake it. Make it. Gates probably don't work. Let's just straighten up. Oh, cool. Cool.
DCA traffic. Following taxi runway 19er via Kilo. DCA.
There we go. Brakes on, throttle is on idle. We are utilizing APU power. Engines off. Anti-collision off. Main door open. Lights are full bright. Alright, let's prepare for the replays of boat landings. Thank you for watching.
South traffic, FedEx 1540 heavy push and start, taxi to 19 Santa Fe Zoo.
Frames are good here. Let's open up the cargo doors, call up the cargo trucks. Damn, throttles are still bouncing around. Alright, cargo doors are open. They're gonna have to jump out of there. Alright. Alright, dirty boarding.
This is your cabin service man. For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate
All right,
and
let's
that it
secure
is
the
safe for you
aircraft.
to move about. Please check
Target
around
brakes
your seat for
offset,
any
chocks,
personal
connect
belongings you may
GPU.
have brought aboard with you, and please use caution
All
when
right,
opening the
APU
overhead bins,
off.
as heavy articles may have
Fuel
shifted
pumps
around
and
during the flight.
bleeds.
If you require any assistance getting off the
Packs
plane,
off.
please remain in your seat until all the other
Electronics.
passengers have left. One
Window
of our crew
heat,
members will then
probe,
be pleased
and
to
yaw
assist you.
damper.
We remind you to please wait
IRS.
until you're inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in any of the designated areas. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. All right, we got a. What is that? American 1340. What plane are you in? Hold on, let's see what's going on here. What is this guy? The American 1340 going to Miami. Doesn't say what plane or anything. I guess he has to depart. I don't know how he could be in that plane. 1340. Let's see what it says. That's supposed to be a Boeing 738. So he must have put the wrong thing. Let's see here. Boeing 738. Huh, interesting. But yeah, that's not a 738. So maybe he put the wrong thing. Let's check here in aircrafts. American 1340. He put as the ICAO BE what 9L. This is supposed to be a what? What's a BE9L? It's supposed to be a 737-900 or something. Interesting. American 1340. You're flying a 737-800.
Yep.
I'm not sure what ICAO you put in. It looks like you put in BE9L, but you're not coming up as a 738 here on the Vatsim.
Flight plan says B738. As far as the app that makes me on there, it says BL, but ATC will say the other way.
All right, cool. Let you know. Gonna put in the right ICAO. All right, so plane is deboarding. It's not a Beach 90 though. I mean, maybe that's what it came up as, but he's definitely flying a 738 based on the flight plan.
Thanks for letting me know, though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so let's make sure, I guess, when you put in the ICAO of the aircraft separate from the flight plan, when you log in, if you put a different code, it'll have you. I think you're coming up as a Beechcraft 90 right now.
Yeah, that's what it's defaulted to. I never change it because I don't use the flight plan through that system. I just load it straight through the web. That's probably what's going on.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's retarded. All right. Well, passengers are gone. So let's watch some replays, guys. All right, so let's end the flight plans. American Airlines flight plan said we landed at negative 233 feet per minute. Let's file that. So 2 flight plans today for American. And then the other air, same thing, negative 233. Stop flight file report. Submit. Exit. And then disconnect from online, Vatsim. And then, last but not least, flight planning. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to current flight summary. Complete flight. Okay. Boom, another flight completed with Sim Toolkit Pro. Quite a bit of flights here. Time, date, 19. Okay, so all that is done. So let's go into landing replay mode here. Let's set the aircraft up for replay. Let's put our anti-collision on. Alright. Yeah, let's put the people back in. Alright, so it's set up for replay mode. Okay. Okay. Replay mode. Here we go. So the landing first here in DCA. Really close to Washington right there, the White House. Gotta be careful, you know? Alright, so we had to come down with spoilers to get this thing to slow down. So we'll watch it from this view first. Spoilers in, as you can see. Not too shabby. Down the center. Average landing rate. Yeah. So it was a little finicky coming in, but our professionalism got it right on track in the threshold. You know, and we brought it down pretty smoothly. That was auto brake set to 3. And it's a manual braking in the end. Stopped at a pretty good place too. Alright, let's watch let's go back. Correct runway. Let's go back and watch it make that turn. Come here, baby. Screenshot. Let me get a screenshot here. There's the monument and everything there. Nose down gently. Brought it down to the center before touchdown on the nose. Reverse thrust spoilers automatic.
Can't start planner. Aircraft not stationary.
What I wanted to do, actually. I'm clicking random buttons down. What am I doing, yo? Clicking all kind of things. Yeah, boy. The tower. The tower. Yeah. Tower is shift 5. I could just press shift 5, right? Yeah. Let's go back. Yeah, we're a little behind here. Can we? Can't adjust this view. I could just go shift 2. I could move to the tower. Where's the tower? Alright. Since the tower view sucks. Oh, snap. That's kind of cool, huh? Let's make sure we're outside of it. Look at that tower view. Nice. Reverse thrust in. Then we make the next taxiway right, and then spoilers in on the throttle. Oh, what else we got? Wing view. Let's watch that lovely wing view. Yeah, it's weird. Reddit is hard. All right, let's thanks, Kem. I'm saying that right. If you're new to the stream, click the follow button, be notified the next time we are flying. Let's watch another replay here from this wing view, where you can see the monument in the White House. That's bad frames there. All right, there we go. Did I finish our water? Jeez. Okay. That's that, right? Now, we're gonna watch the landing into Charlotte. Right? So, we need to move this thing back. So let's hope it doesn't do too bad. And it has to load up Charlotte, obviously. Yep, see, we gotta load it. That looks like the departure right there. Wait a minute. Are we? We're in the sky with the gear up. What's that? Where are we right now? Is that landing? What's happening here? Okay, I think we're. What the heck? That's kind of weird. Let's let it load and see what's happening. That's clearly the airport, but there's no part where we would be over the planes at the airport with our gear down like this. So I'm not sure what's going on. So let's just let it load and we'll figure out what's up. Yeah, see, that made more sense. I knew something was going on. All right, so we're gonna watch the landing first, then the departure. Okay. Okay. So let's let it load first. Yeah, it's still loading the airport. Let's let it finish load and we'll show landing replay. Okay, is the airport loaded? I don't see any planes. Yeah, so we on this landing our speed was too high once again, and we had to took a while to get us down with that high speed. And then once we did, it took a while for us to brake. So yeah, that's what was going on. See, we needed spoilers all the way down to almost touchdown. Okay. What else we got? Crosswind landing as well. It was actually a negative 124 landing. Don't mind that rip thing right there. Replay. Whoa, that's bad frames. It's over there. I have bad frames. Okay. Well, that's that. I'm to watch the departure. Okay. Now for the departure. Out of Charlotte. The heck is that? That shouldn't be open. I don't even know how to open that. Yeah, those stupid wheels do that sometimes. Okay. All right, let's bring that back. That's a nice screenshot. All right. I don't know where all the freaking planes went on replay mode, but whatever. Let's take some screenshots. All right, now we'll do one more. Thank you for watching the all-around stream, guys. We're gonna be ending here. That follow button, be notified the next time we are flying, guys. See you guys later.